Hi, I'm go by Yoa, as you might guess from the channel name, and I thought it might be fun to just yap a little bit or a lot about my journey in Arknights so far. Probably mostly just going to go through my operators that I own because I don't think I have all that much to say really, besides reminiscing about the almost 5 years now that I've started playing this game. And Catherine and Fi are here to just block my UID, although not that it really matters, I guess. But yeah. So first of all, yes, I've been here since the launch of the global servers. I started playing for Silver Ash and I liked, or rather still like, tower defense, so anime, cute boy, and tower defense seemed like the perfect fit for me. Then I don't own every operator because of how many banners I skipped. I don't own all outfits either because I don't like everything, and considering that nowadays I think HD seems to be only releasing 18 OP skins and above, I'd rather just save for that. And also because I use OP to crunch for and farm a lot, because I like to trust farm. If you want to add me, just feel free to, by the way. I still have like 49 more slots, so just go wild, I guess. I'll just accept whoever comes in. I used to be like, I'll appreciate if you give me operators in support that I don't have. Then I realized I kind of forget to use the support most of the time, and I stubbornly just want to clear it for auto sake. So yeah, just put whoever you want really. Then for me also, I'm just putting whoever I want, namely Logos and Phi as my max spot. And also my favorites, of course. Not really that big of a whale. I don't buy rocks. I used to, like, maybe twice. Either twice or 3 times, but probably only twice. And then it's pretty expensive, so I hold off. I don't buy the monthly pack either, but I do buy the monthly card and the special packs. So there's a bunch of goodies there already. And as mentioned, I don't buy all the outfits. This one I just lower my priority. I don't like them as much, so I just put them off. Then certificates. For yellow certs, I tend to save up at least 180 or so. I don't always buy the shop tickets because there are still operators that I don't have. Like, I got Grey earlier, Grey Outer, because since I didn't pull for Dorothy, I didn't have him. And he helped me quite a bit back during Obsidian Fest, so yeah, sure, I'll get my son. So most of the things I want to chat about is just about my operators because they kind of reflect how far I've come already. So first off, let's turn off the batch setting. And then as you can see here, I pretty much have most of my roster at 200%. This was the newest patch since I got so many all at once, so it's slowly rotating. If you want like just a hot TM tip, then put put your operators, even if they're not assistants, just put them in the base, in any free room or the dorms, and then you can just collect trusts from them once a day. So just an extra boost. It's best to sort by acquisition date. So yeah. So the latest, of course we have earliest rather. Of course we have Amiya first, then Meteor as my first 4-star, and Silver Ash and Hoshiguma were both 6 stars I got in the same tempo for the beginner role. So I remember like fist pumping in the train, in a crowded train, mind you, being so excited over this. I suppose people might have thought I was a bit crazy, but whatever, I guess. Also, I'm sorry if I still sound kind of really tired or off. I mostly recovered from my cough post the gacha pulls, but I just do normally kind of sound like this, really. So since I started the game for Silver Ash, I was pretty excited to get him. Then also everyone knows how good the Swing is back in the day. I guess he still is really good. It's just that there are other options now. Just trundle along, no big deal. Jessica had a lot of skins. It was kind of a running joke then too. I only have this one because I really would rather have her smile, you know? She looks cuter that way. Then we go on. Courier was my first E2. I also have his S1, M1 for reasons I don't quite remember. But it's there. It's not particularly more efficient, but it's there. Gitano is another one of my favorites, but unfortunately there's like not that much room to really use her. Maybe if she gets an altar it'd be cool. She is pretty and shit, but then I suppose unless we go back to Sami, we're not gonna see her again. Blue Poison is another one of my favorites, also like partly because she's a frog, and unfortunately we have yet to get more frog operators like Haimao. Can we have some more, please? I want more frogs. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. But this one I find kind of funny. Like, how did I get Pramanix earlier than Cliffheart when Cliffheart's login bonus operator? But it is what it is, I suppose. I have her S2M3 for CC. I think it's CC1 or or was this 0 that Pack Pipe was out? I don't actually remember if I really used her because like there's a bunch of strategies I did masteries for, but in the end I just kind of went with something else. Like for example, Fita, her S1 is M3, also for that Fire Tal CC. Oh yeah, I like Earth Spirit, but she's also not exactly the most meta operator, so unfortunately I did raise her a little bit, but I don't really use her anymore. The Siege was my second, like my first proper gacha 6-star after Silver Ash and Hoshiguma. She also happens to be my second max spot 6-star. Silver Ash was my first somehow. Both of them with a combination of recruitment and gacha dupes, so thanks for that. Then Logos is third and Phi is fourth. Somehow over close to 5 years I still don't have that many max spot operators, but then again, yeah, it's not like I pull all that much. Nier is one of my favorites too. I remember pulling her during the Skadi banner, the Ye Old God Skadi. I wasn't exactly hoping to get Skadi, I just really wanted Nier and she came home, so that's nice. Then I seem to remember that Mayor was my first 5-star max spot, because back in the day the summon tags would seem kinda common for me, and more often than not I'd get Mayor than Deep Color, so she has a special place in my heart, I suppose. The Perfumer was my first AoE medic. I remember being really desperate at one point. So when I finally got her from, I believe it would have been recruitment, I was like, hallelujah! I finally got a AoE medic. I don't remember why I really wanted an AoE medic, but there you have it, I suppose. Those kind of strange things that happen when you're a beginner. Swire I also really like. I still don't have an altar at this moment, and I took a long time to promote her just so that she can be in this skin, because it's cute, but I don't use her. Ifrit, as you can see here, she was my first 6-star caster. I don't remember from where exactly, but yeah, I think about that thing where you should do that Steam Night fight adverse while using your earliest own operators, and because it's not really conducive for Ify, unfortunately I have not been able to do that and quote unquote rehabilitate myself from using Vishadel. Not that I've really been using her honestly right now. The one I want to bring along most is Logos, so she's there, she's already S3 M3, she'll come along sometime. Then as you can see, then like I mentioned earlier, Grey helped a lot during Ops Fest, because there was a bunch of strategy to say, hey, you need to use Angelina, and I did not have her, so that was that. Chen, I got her on release, mostly because, oh my god, dragon, cool. She seems kind of cool. She seems kind of nice, I suppose, and also F2 M3 naturally. Then because ye old days of that nuke, then obviously now it's not really that usable, question mark. I'm sure it has its niches, but not right now. Then eventually I did get Gas Cardi. There's quite a few more pots that I remembered that I got for her. I call her kind of like my old reliable, because every now and again if I need someone to snipe and project rate isn't enough, then bring Skadi along and just slice and dice, I suppose. Ixia I did spend a bit to get her from the standard rate up, because I was going I would really like 6-star sniper, so she was pretty much relatively still meta then. I mean, she is still would you argue that she's still meta right now? Maybe not, but in any case, yeah, this had some money going into it besides the special anime pack outfit that you see here. I don't own any of the KFC skins. I haven't bought the merch and I'm not that interested right now. Then Saria, I think I got from recruitment. It was another joyous occasion because yeah, healing defender with the S2. Now I don't have to bring medics anymore. Although of course you still do every now and again. A Nightingale, I remember I got her like very shortly after I E2'd Perfumer. So So getting her was a bunch of really now of all times. I didn't get her Halloween skin because I didn't like it as much, and I'm kind of glad I waited because the summer skin I like it quite a bit more. I mean, design wise and stuff. Flamebringer is actually one of my earlier favorites as well, because you might see from the old lineup, there weren't that many handsome men around. Like, I like Spot, but he's funny, and because he's funny, it's not necessarily like eye candy. This is not to say he's ugly. And my Guild Wars 2 main is also a furry. It's just that he's not my type in that way. And my main is my son anyway. It's not like someone I consider a boyfriend or anything, or husband for that matter. So Flamebringer filled that void, and for quite a while there was also that joke of him being the rarest 5-star, since his event wasn't one that was going to be rerun, not until the record restoration came about, then everyone could finally get him. For me, he's just here to sit pretty. I like Flame Dog and Silver Dog ships, but they're not like particularly high on my priority right now, even though I still am very much into OC canon. Now for the banner that accompanied the event, I really wanted Executor, but he did not come. Instead, I got at least two Maggies, and that was pretty much the start of my absolute hatred of pulling 5 stars, or even 4 stars for that matter, because when Helagor came out and Myrtle was in the same banner, I did not get Myrtle before I got Helagor first, as you can see here, which was pretty insane to me. This one also, I think I got 1 or 2 Helagor, and that kind of drove me crazy, honestly. Executor I got eventually, but it was an off-rate banner, which it is what it is, I guess. Then for Ops Fest, the Ceylon is one of my favorites, but her kit is, well, whatever it is, but she's pretty and she's a bird, so she can stay. She can get promoted, but not any further really. Aya, I know I pulled a few times in her special radar banner. Also, for that whole, can I please not have a 6-star caster that's iffy? I'm not really sure how to use her and all, so hooray, Aya. Might have spent some money, I don't quite remember. Then next on the favorites list, Ethan. He is M6, and I think he's still to date the only 4-star with his own EP, which is one hell of a banger. Good for him. Then May, and when it came to Blaze, I found some old tweets of mine going absolutely crazy for her. I really liked her, and also because it was the start of me really liking the elite operators in general. So this one was also another time where I stayed up late for me. Arknights Global, the maintenance always ends at 1 AM for me, so I stayed up just to catch up for her. And I did spend quite a bit in preparation just in case I didn't get her, but I ended up getting her in the second pool, so that's nice of her. She likes me back, so hey, thank you. And Greythroat was on raid up with her, I believe, and I did not get her, and I did not choose to roll some more for Greythroat. I think Angelina I got from the shop. I still don't have any potentials of her. No Kuaso for me, I suppose. Next up, the next banner I pulled a lot more was in the Earthborn Metals, which means Nyan, because she was limited, and I thought, yeah, I should try and get a limited operator, right? Well, as you can see, I did not, but I did get her later on. This was also before the Sparks system, so when the Spark system came around, then I finally got Nyan. I think it took me about 150 or so total just to get both the on-banner operators. A bit painful, but it's not the worst that happened to me. But we'll get there when I get there. Okay, I'm pretty sure I pulled on release because I wanted the S2 M3 machine gun, and I always kind of meant to M3 her S1 as well, but haven't gotten around to it. Then Bagpipe, our dear Fiona, obviously I pulled on release because I am actually a meta war at heart, and it was also the CC banner, so who doesn't like the Vanguard SP? So she's here. Then we have Rosa. I pretty sure I pulled for her on release. I thought her S3 looked kinda neat, so yeah, I pulled for her. I think Leon was also on radar with her. This was another case where the 5-star absolutely refused to come home. I think I took 80 pulls for Leon, but I already got the 6-star before him, so it was kind of painful. Next up is Ayers and Suzuran. I think Ayers was much nicer to me than Leon was, and Suzuran also I got on release. Why exactly, I'm not sure. Maybe because I just kind of wanted her S3, but as you can see here, I did not bother to M3 it yet. I just M3 her S2, and then just, it was probably because of the materials that I hate, so yeah. Skinogi was one of those weird 5-star only banners. I think she was the only one released then, or did she have another person with her? In any case, I don't remember all too clearly. Then B was also part of the 5-star only release banners. I believe she was with Kiawe. I did not get Kiawe at that point, but I did not mind getting B, so I think she's cute. But yeah, one of the things that really scared me for logos is that traditionally Skade Boys 6-stars have not been kind to me. Like you can see here, I have a max pot Charmaire. I pretty sure I got her max pot while I was trying to just get one Phantom. So that was an experience for sure. WWE, I didn't really pull all that hard. I'm not sure when I got W, but it was very likely on release. Then Mostima, I got her from the selected ticket. She was the only 6-star I was missing up to that point, I believe. Next up, the next banner that I really pulled for was for Sons. While J came much earlier than Myrtle did, I still got more Thorns than I got J in my few early pulls. I think I got at least 2 Thorns or so. Not sure if I got 3, which would have been insane, but I'm not particularly surprised really if that did happen. Scene is actually also one of my favorites, but I don't really use summoners, so she's here to look pretty. Then, of course, we have Suitor. Suitor I pulled on release because who doesn't like S3 M3? I still don't have any pots, but sure, whatever. I guess it's not really a big deal. Then by the time we actually got Rock and Rosmontis on global, by the time Suitor's event came around, the Logos Brain Rot was really real. I was looking forward to Rewinding Breeze, not for Suitor, but for Mudrock's recollection story, where you could see Logos' POV just for like maybe 2 or 3 minutes. The first of our little jester over there. I mean, besides the name drops in the Droid's Elite workstation furniture that came out with Blaze, I had seriously considered cash sparking during the Mudrock Ross Montes banner just because their profiles had logos mentioned in it. Fortunately, I did not do that. It would have been absolutely terrible on my finances, and they were both nice enough to come home within 81 pulls apparently. And then Schwartz I got with the selected ticket. Mountain was also a get on release because AFK nice baby. But yeah, nothing much to say about that. Then yeah, we have Nian here. I got during her rerun, so that means I didn't need to spark one more sister. But as you can see here, I tried to pull if I could get Dusk. I did not. I got Saga instead, so yeah, it is what it is. Then we have an R6 banner. I still was pulling a decent amount at this point. So, but then this one I just kind of kept to at least one copy of each of the so-called true limited operators. So they're here, they're the squad, and they're still hanging out in the command center, never getting tired. And Swire is there wondering if these people are crazy. Then Passenger, yes, the other Skade boy who absolutely despised me for some reason. It took 110 pulls before I got the first copy. And yeah, this was just before pretty much what I consider the absolute worst banner of my Arknights career. So, everyone knows that, yeah, Calcit S3M3 true damage Unga Bunga, and Skadi easy peasy just slap her down and then you get nice buffs, don't have to think about it. I went 243 pulls in that banner. I got Maria Blemishine as one off rate, Weedy as my second off rate, Passenger as my third off rate, which was insult to injury considering the 110 pulls I already spent for him on his release banner. And it was about close to 200 that I finally got my first Calcit. Then 243 was Skadi. Then from this point onwards, that means roughly 3 years ago, I decided that I was absolutely not going to risk this happening again with Logos, just in case my luck was absolutely abysmal. So that pretty much stopped pulling and started saving religiously. The Unectus was definitely from the selected ticket. So when it came to Mizuki, I don't quite remember if I did try to pull a little bit more. But in any case, usual sort of half-heartedly try to get Shelter but Mizuki came along instead, so whether or not I pulled more, I did not pull more than 60 or 70. Besides, my real goal was La Pluma for because bird. That was pretty much it. Arketel was from the selector. Was from a selector, that's for sure. I did not pull in her release banner. Who I did pull was Gnosis, because again, bird, and also a crane, because my Kamiyoshi is Tsurumaru Kurinaga, not from Token Ranbu. Surprisingly, not Logos. Logos is second. Despite everything that I've done for him, Logos is still second. I'm sorry to him, I guess, but it is what it is. For Lee, I know I pulled a little bit extra because I wanted to try and get Ling Jie. So it's pretty much whoever the first 6-star I get, that is who I'm sticking with, and didn't pull more. And I got Lee, who honestly has been, in fact, much more useful than Ling Jie has been for me. So thank you, Mr. Lee. You're very kind. Then the next one was the Spouter Irene banner. Spouter I happened to get during the free pulls. So, and this one part is from a token. I did not get any dupes of her thus far. So she was like, Laurentina likes me enough to come home. So that's very great of her. Carnelian I picked from the ticket solely because of speedrunning Logos Mastery. So that's why I have Tomimi, Mint, and also Carnelian promoted, just so that I can have the speedrun bonus. Winfleet I like because supporter Artificer, the same archetype as Phi, so I'm a very simple man, you see. And then when it came to Gavia, she also came home within the free pools. I think it was the first 10 even, and I wasn't expecting that at all. At that point I was also just a little bit salty because Blaze is one of my favorites, and then she's just kind of like seemingly better in several aspects. But that's in the past now. They're both got different niches. And well, Gabrielle isn't AFK friendly, I guess. You can't just set her down and forget about it. So every now and again you might want to press the skills. Haha. The true target for me was also Cantabile because, again, bird. The next banner I properly pulled in was Mina. The horrendously sleep deprived gacha is also on my channel somewhere. Like, holy shit, why does my body want to wake me up whenever it comes to banners on the gacha? Can I just sleep? Apparently not. So Marina is here, I got him on release. Then the next time I pulled was to Spark in the Texalt and Penance banner for Neuter, as I did not get her during the free pulls, so 300 pulls I got somehow more Texans than I got Lavinia, which was a little bit shocking and also kind of disappointing because I like Lavinia quite a bit, but since she did not reciprocate, it is what it is. And Gigi-chan was from the selected ticket. So we are near to here. Here's a Spark. So following that, the next one was, of course, in the Chinese New Year banner, or I guess 0.5 anniversary banner, to Spark Ling Jie, and of course Chong Yue Taka. Must get. How could I resist getting a big brother and a limited one too. Haha. But in any case, yeah. 大哥领接 gotten then. The next full session was from the Monster Hunter collab. I like both Norcon and Yato originally and wasn't particularly expecting a face reveal during this collab, but here they are, and that's pretty much it. Then the next round was Lone Trail. I got 5 from the selected ticket because by this time I was horrendously deep into OC cannon ships, and yes, Kai is my OC's boyfriend, husband, whatever. Here he is, getting devotion from me somehow, getting stuck in my brain. Thanks, I guess. Then I did not get either of the 6 stars. Then Mumu, as you might know from my locals video, I sparks, and Hoya is still MIA. Palas I bought from the shop just for collection's sake. Then the next new banner would be Aya Altar. This one I pulled a little bit extra because I wanted a Ponsarius pot. Just because Bird and Engineer, 2 of my favorite things in the world apparently. I wouldn't have minded getting Swire's Altar, but I was also hoping for Aya Altar so that I didn't have to spark her. Since she was nice enough, she's here. It means no need to spark. The only one left would be when I pull for Pepe and Narantuya. I'll be getting Chowder then. I still don't remember how to pronounce Siley. I know it's kind of like Broha, like the Ikea shop. But yeah, I got her from the shop. Then so the following months I also got Fartooth and Ashlock from the shop, which meant that I had to do like emergency 300 to 400 recruitments to get enough yellow certs so that I could get Flametail as well from the shop. That's why I don't always buy the tickets. Sometimes I still do want to fill out my collection, so the emergency stash is there. Next up is the ZH. I don't know how to pronounce it either. I don't think I purposely stayed up for this. I was tired as all hell, but since I was already up anyway, so collected the tempo, and that one was super lucky because I got both Viviana and Arturia in the same tempo and no baseline. It was just like holy shit, and then just kind of passed out right after that because I was so tired. With the selector I got Horn for AFK Knights. And no other pulls until Shoe Banner. Very nice Spark Dusk. So the Shoe Banner pulls are also on my channel. Another accursed wake up in the middle of the night just so that I can gacha. What a horrible time. Then one of those Chinese New Year, the random 6 star from the ticket. It's a Federico Alter I got from there because so happened that particular selection I had none of the 3 6 stars, so I thought, okay, for once I can spend a little extra. And Federico said hi. Oh, hooray, good for him. I got him home vaguely less painfully than I got his original 5 star. Fia was also from the shop since again I had to skip her release banner and also the rerun. and also bird collection. You know the drill. Then the second R6 banner was the last gacha banner I pulled in before logos, where I wanted to get at least one of each. I think Ella was pretty nice. Within 20 to 30 I already had her, so huzzah, didn't have to think so much. Then of course we come to today, the grand 1 million party. I had half a mind wondering if I wanted to really pull everything, but that seemed like a waste, especially because the upcoming banners I want to get Lupianus and Lucilla. Then of course we have Nymph and will you say Meeting? I want Meeting more, but I won't be surprised if I get Nymph first. Then of course my plans to spark Chowder. Then if it goes really belly up, then I might have to spark in the 0.5 banner as well. Dear God, I hope not. I don't have anyone else left to spark in there. Well, we'll see what happens. Then of course dearest logos here came home pretty painlessly, all things considered. But I've seen so many other videos where logos wanters got a whole lot more Wishada instead. So I consider myself really lucky. Nothing much to say about the newest editions. You've already seen how I got them. And Typhon was from the selector, and Grey I just got. So yeah, that's pretty much a rundown of what happened over the past 5 or so years. 3 years plus of saving, and I'd say it's pretty worth it. I still have 90% collection after diligent saving and just obtaining from the shop, and just a little bit of luck. I'm sure. Well, I don't want to say I'm sure. We'll see how far this luck will hold. There's still a few more days of free pulls, so if you're still gunning for something or other, then I hope you get them. And just take care, everyone. Thanks for listening to me yap about nothing in particular, really. Good night.